Are you ready now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Logan McKenzie, and I'm here to talk to you to see if you think you're worth more than $8.05 an hour, because that's the current rate of minimum wage here in Florida. And now I'm here to convince you that raising the minimum wage is bad for the economy and the morale of people. And the general public's proposed push to $15 an hour is ridiculously too large. Everyone should care about it because it will affect all people, no matter what you make, whether you are a minimum wage worker or you make $100,000 a year and own your own company. In the simplest way it's going to affect you are price increases, because according to the Employment Prices Institute, prices in fast food are raised 1.5% for a 10% increase in wages. And now a lot of these statistics are going to include fast food because that's the majority of people who make minimum wage work in like fast food industries and restaurant industries and that kind of thing. And so to put that in perspective, $8.05 is the current minimum wage. A 10% increase in that would be 80 cents, which would make it $8.85, which is reasonable. But that would cause roughly 1.5% increase in prices and not a whole lot of job loss. But with the current push to $15 an hour, $8.05 to $15 is an 87.5% increase in wages, which would cause a huge spike in prices and job loss simultaneously. Another reason why we shouldn't raise the wage is a raise in wage percentage. And for simple math, let's just say the minimum wage is $10 an hour today, and you want to move it up to $15, which is a 50% increase. But your manager is making $15 an hour. You can't just bump them up $5 because they're going to say, well, these guys got a 50% increase, so should I, which equals $7.50 or $7.50 on a $15 an hour body, which bumps them up to $22.50, which is a huge increase in wage. And if someone can live off of $15 an hour, it will lower their incentive to increase their knowledge, abilities, and skills in a particular job set. So someone who's content with living, not particularly on the bare minimum, but comfortably at $15 an hour and they can get by. If you give them $15 an hour, they're not going to have as much drive, which isn't going to be everybody, but some people will not have as much research skills and ability to help the business or to help themselves gain more money or more responsibility or respect in their own job. And the solution for this, in my opinion, would be incentive-based wages, which is similar to what we do now, but making it more so and across the board. Like in my particular industry, a year ago, in 6 months, I was homeless, so I decided to start working with First Coast Scaffolding about a year and 3 months ago. And at that time, I was making $8.05, which is after like 3 weeks, they pretty much immediately bump you up to 10. So that's an incentive. Like if I stick around, I'm reliable, they'll bump me up to 10. And then as I got to learn a little bit more about the industry and that kind of thing, I learned that like climbers, once you actually start climbing on the scaffold, you'll get 12. Then you're a junior erector and you make 14. Then you're an erector and you make 16, which caused me to want to increase my skills and knowledge in the industry so that now, 1 year and 3 months later, I run their biggest account out there at Mayport, working on the U.S. Navy ships, making considerably more money. So that has incentivized me to work harder to make more money. But if the minimum wage is already this high, then why would I need to work harder to make more money? I can be content at my $15 an hour doing the bare minimum and going to school. And so my call to action with this is to think with your heads and not your hearts, because it's very easy to think with your heart and think it'd be great for all these people to make $15 an hour. It'll help all these people out. But what are the people who are going to lose their jobs, or what are the prices that are going to increase so that people can't afford to buy these things anymore? So thank you.